Welcome, gentle viewers, to Animal World, our co-inhabitants. A while back, Supreme Master Television visited the Living Ark Sanctuary on the Isle of Skye, Scotland, and met the founder, Dr. Rima Morel, a very accomplished woman. She received her degree in anthropology from Cambridge University, UK, and her PhD in geography from University College London, UK. She is the author of 3 spiritual books about Huna, the ancient wisdom and spirituality of Hawaii. The Living Ark Sanctuary is a 3-hectare refuge that has provided a comfortable and loving home for rescued farm animals since 2005. Dr. Morel is a great lover of animals. Her deep connection with our animal friends allows her to easily communicate with them telepathically. Today we will meet some of the residents at the Living Ark Sanctuary, but before we do, here is Dr. Rima Morel on the love that animals have for us.
Our animal companions have an enormous amount of love for us. There is always love there. And within that love, there are many different messages. It might be something like your dog jumping on your chest, and that hurts. So you go to the doctor, you get it checked out, and maybe you have a cancer growing there. That has been documented many times. It might be a message such as spend more time with animals, spend more time opening your heart, spend more time with your family. It might be take me out for a walk. That could be a dog or a cat or a rabbit even. Lots of animals like walking.
Animals are in deep contact with the divine. Indeed, they are truly blessed beings, and we can learn lessons from them.
Animals are more in touch with their God self, or God, than most humans are, and they have the ability to remember what is important, living every moment, playing, having fun. That doesn't mean they're not bright, they're not clever, and they don't understand. That doesn't mean that at all. It means they have the ability to prioritize what is important.
Let's now go and meet the animals of the sanctuary and see what messages they have for us through their caregiver, Rima.
This is Rhea and Pico, a mother and her lamb. Pico was born this spring, and Rhea is another one of our rescue sheep. Rhea is now a mother, and she is a very loving lady. She spends a lot of time with her little one, Pico. Pico means umbilical cord in the Hawaiian language, and that name is a sign of the connection to the earth that we all need to make. Lambs are very, very sensitive. They respond to the weather. When you're driving or walking through a field and you see sheep lying down, then it means that it's going to rain, and somehow they know that. And they also respond to what humans are doing on the planet. For instance, our planet now is full of female sheep, and there are hardly any male sheep around. And that has a huge vibrational influence, because ultimately we need the balance of male and female. We cannot just destroy the male or destroy the female and not expect great consequences. And the sheep are saying that it's time to be gentle. It's time to actually let them live. Let them live.
What wise words from the sheep. How about our other 4-legged friends at the sanctuary? Yes, the pigs. Did you know that pigs are very intelligent in that they are able to find their way home even from a long distance away?
Hi, Glennie. Come on, Glenelg. This is Glenelg, and one of the messages he has for humankind is that we need to lighten up and we need to not worry so much. and we need to remember our deep connection with the earth. We need to focus on brightness, not darkness. And we need to not get too bogged down by our concepts and our opinions, and simply remember what is important. Glenelg is very aware of those people who come in peace and come in love. Another thing he is aware of is whether you eat meat or not, and he is much friendlier to those who don't eat meat. Hello, Glenelgs. Millefeig! Come on, Millie. Millie! Come on, Millie. Come on, Millefeig. Millefeig's message is that pigs are very intelligent and pigs deserve to be recognised for who they really are. And Millefeig is very angry at what most of humanity is doing to the pigs, the way they are raising them and slaughtering them for their own profit and selfish ends. It's time to stop the fighting, time to stop the snarling and focus on the essential, and remember that we are always close to God.
Besides farm animals, cats also make their home at the sanctuary. They too have some advice for humans.
This is Hermes, the black kitten, and he says, don't forget the power of every moment. Don't forget to do what you want, to have fun, but to make sure that you're always in alignment with your own higher light. And don't forget to smell the flowers.
All animals have a purpose on this planet, and every animal we encounter has something special to share with us and contribute to our world.
Spending time with animals is really important, even if it's just a so-called stray animal living in your street. And remember, every animal contains the grace of God. And if a creature is around you, then it is there for a reason. And listen to the message. Every animal has a message for humanity.
We will take a moment for some brief messages and will soon return with more from the Living Ark Sanctuary. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Animal World, our co-inhabitants. We have been making friends with some of the cordial animals at the Living Ark Sanctuary, which was founded by Dr. Rima Morell. In the seas near the sanctuary, there is an abundance of wonderful marine life. The welfare of these animals is also an issue of great concern for Rima.
We are here on the Isle of Skye, the location of the Living Ark Animal Sanctuary, and we are at a point north of a point called Uig, from where you sail to the Outer Hebrides, and this is where you get lots of whales passing by in the summer. This year it's been a lot of minke whales. This year there have been a lot of whales here on the Isle of Skye, and they are really showing themselves, and they're here for a reason.
Do the whales have something to tell humanity as well? Dr. Morell shares with us some of the important messages she recently received from the whales.
One of their purposes is to help humans understand and become more full of grace. And when they come close to us and they show us joy and pleasure and exhilaration, then it helps us learn that. The whales love to make us happy, and when we feel happy watching a whale, then they're glad. They know they are doing their job well. The message of the whales is to help us expand into our own higher light, into our soul purpose. And they have another message as well, which is to help us reawaken our ancient memories. However, each of the species brings in slightly different aspects of that knowledge. We need to give up our bad habits. Lots of humans are living in a fog. Too much internet, working at the wrong job, doing what's bad for them, concentrating on money and the material aspect of life. We need to remember what's really important, and we need to give up doing certain things, such as eating meat, such as watching too much television, and so on. And once we are giving those things up, then we need to do good things as well, things that actually bring in grace, such as spending time outside and regaining our own true balance with nature.
To become more loving and in tune with the planet, we must take important steps such as avoiding meat, and opening of one's heart is a necessary change to make.
Opening your heart is vital. Never refuse help to anyone who genuinely asks for your help. Help them. Gesture by gesture, step by step, you will aid the planet and your heart will open. Remember, every choice you make is really important. Every time you eat meat, that is an animal who has suffered terribly and died, that you are eating and turning into the contents of your body. And in fact, it's really, really important to make another choice. Open your heart, never ever refuse to help others, and don't make choices that will lead to death, lead to destruction, lead to killing.
Our only planetary home needs care and compassion, especially during this critical time.
Remember, our Earth is hurting, and our Earth needs you now. Our Earth doesn't need you to be popular, rich, or successful. Our Earth doesn't need your money, but our Earth does need you to have your heart open. And remember, choice by choice, move towards opening, not closing. That's all you need to do. And when you mess up, don't worry about it. Just try again, keep trying, and your heart will get more and more open. And the more your heart opens, the easier everything becomes. And then your world becomes brighter and lighter and higher, and you're living in a wonderful, magical dimension of increasing consciousness. And that is a wonderful place to be.
Although animals have many messages relating to particular issues, what is the overall message of the animals?
Ultimately, the message is that there is only love. One mistake we make is to think that love lies in another person. Love doesn't. Love lies within ourselves, and we must open ourselves up to become close to another person, to other creatures, and to the planet, and to life on the planet, indeed even life beyond the planet as well. And when we open ourselves up, then our world becomes more radiant. We need to always, every step, every person we meet, every creature we meet, become closer to that love which is at the heart of everything. And whales and seals and every single creature helps us remember that.
We would like to convey our appreciation to Dr. Rima Morel for sharing the thoughts and messages of our wonderful animal residents at the Living Ark Sanctuary with all of our viewers. May they all enjoy long and happy lives at this place of love. Thank you for joining us on Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, here on Supreme Master Television. Up next is enlightening entertainment after noteworthy news. may the brilliance of heaven's love shine within you.
For more details, please see www.suprememastertv.com/AW.